That's Rokar.
Incoming.
Well, he just moved into cover after I shot him. Fair enough. I don't think he has a face anymore. Just the weird things that pop into my head. What have we got? Last bit of Ark and then we're into this. I'm not seeing any stuff to pick up. Wait. It's in a different section, that's why. I mean, that chews through armor. I will say that. These single shot weapons. The shotgun's just... I don't know, the one I've got seems weak. I know it is a weak shotgun, the katana, anyway. There's quite a bit of drop off in range as well, isn't there? Right, come on. I've got you. Oh, I thought that was a rock. It most certainly wasn't a rock.
Readings indicate all Turian wreckage on Haval has been found.
Good.
Good. Tell our salvage teams to get busy removing them.
Logistically, I don't understand that. Don't know what I'd do without coffee. Okay, quest-wise, how are we looking here? We're down to the one. Like I said, it's a smaller world.
This is our only way in.
This isn't activated.
You don't say.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Do you want to scan? Well, I was just heading to the marker anyway. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Glad we've got support.
It's very neon-y. Interesting defensive measure. If you don't have a jump pack, you ain't getting in. If you do have a jump pack, you ain't getting in. That's death.
Let's give this a try.
Okay. Gonna slingshot me across, isn't it? Big
no one's
tower.
afraid of heights, are they?
I think we bring PB in for this. No. Vetra's proven herself more than capable. Does she have anything to say about the Turian thing? Oh, we can't talk to them outside of the ship. Right, let's go. Slingshot me up. And now we're getting... says that's down though. It's not down, it's just on this level and... I guess we go forwards. I don't mind Ryder, he just gets stuck on scenery sometime. Because he's a muppet.
I have heard of the sages of Mithrava, but never gave them much thought.
Why not?
Isn't a story worthless if it isn't shared? If the accounts of our past are kept hidden, they may as well not exist at all.
That's an interesting point. She needs to calm down.
What do we have here?
Free stuff. I'm never going to use the armor because I want to craft my own. This is the problem with armor crafting in games like this, because it gives you a load of loot, right? Gives you a load of armor, but if you can craft your own, you're never going to use what it gives you because you can always make better. Oh, theoretically, you can always make better. Thank you. I wonder how we're doing on experience. Slow. Which makes sense, we're pushing to level 80 for God's sake. We should be able to scan stuff like that. We have 600 and some Milky Way data? That's nice. That makes me happy. That might get me a new shotgun. I need to figure out how to get more recipes though. I guess we're going up there.
Looks like we need to find another way.
Found another way, I just wanted to make sure.
Above!
Well, I guess that worked. I didn't look to see what it was. We're just... Summon the bridge. I don't fully trust this stuff. We have so much salvage to sell.
Got them all.
She's always just shooting some scenery. Maybe that's her charm. I could maybe make it up there. That's going to open that, right? Or is it going to say it's going to summon a bridge? Okay. The verticality is nice. I will give it that. I quite like the jumping and the... not necessarily the puzzles, because it's quite straightforward.
Look at that.
I mean, this is a remnant city, isn't it? I'm sure the Angarans said that they found this stuff and used the structures as a city for themselves. I think that's the history. Anything up here? Not that I can jump on. Alright, time to go up. Up. Hi.
Bypassed that security. How is that possible? An alien?
I'm Ryder, Pathfinder with the Andromeda Initiative, from the Milky Way galaxy.
That does not explain how or why you are able to operate the remnant doors. It doesn't matter. You must leave. We do not entertain guests here.
Havarl's in decline. If you tell me about the lost monolith, I can help fix it, reset the vault.
With Ryder's help, Havarl could be healed. Our birthplace restored. Isn't that worth something? It's lost. The memories of its location haven't been reclaimed. On Mithrava, we have accepted Havarl's eventual ruin.
That's a strange choice of words. What do you mean by reclaiming memories?
One may occasionally remember a past life, if the conditions are right.
What do you mean?
We believe in reincarnation, an unbroken thread. There was one, long ago, who had knowledge of the third monolith. Zorai, a champion of the Angara from before the Scourge. Zorai's soul has returned and could be made to remember what it knew. But we have no contact with it.
Let's... yeah, okay, let's go inquisitive on this one.
So you're saying there's some way we can make people remember their past lives?
Souls retain within families. An object, heirloom tied closely to that bloodline could cause memories to resurface.
But it's not guaranteed.
Very
It has
spiritual
been known
people.
to happen on rare occasions in the past with other souls. The only known heirloom of Zorai's family rests in an area with active remnant. No one has survived the journey. But perhaps you...
Absolutely.
Zorai's soul was reborn in Tavos, who is now a Roka. He recently returned to Haval on a mission.
Iroka. That'll be difficult.
That's why you're here, Jal.
They won't like that I'm helping you.
This may be a dead end, but we have to try.
I will send you the relevant coordinates. We considered Haval a lost cause. But perhaps now, there is hope.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Have you got anything I can loot up here? I'm going to pop one of our pods
Activating automated forward station deployment.
right here. History is breath. It moves through us, gives us life. Like breath, cannot be caught in a glass. Salev decided that 1 in every 50 cycles of our sun, we could reach out to the activists in Aya to renew our knowledge of our people, thus we remember. Interesting.
Ah, good. I wanted to talk with you. How are you able to use the remnant?
These are a different set of Angarans that I don't fully trust yet.
Just lucky, I guess.
All right. Don't reveal any secrets. Angara, who live close to remnant technology, sometimes learn how to use specific tech. It requires intense concentration, and even if we can make it work, we've never understood how it works.
So some of you can use remnant tech, but you don't know how it works?
Not all remnant tech, no. Like I said, specific pieces. Take Mithrava, for example. Some of us can operate the security that protects the sanctuary. The knowledge was passed down through generations. In my case, it took a year to learn how to open a simple door. The difference between knowing you can eat a tree's fruit and understanding why that tree bears fruit.
That makes sense.
I should be going.
Suit yourself.
Well, that conversation wasn't really going anywhere, was it?
The remnant builders toward Bishal.
Sage?
Esmus lets you wander around with no supervision? You're interrupting our lesson.
Could use more interruptions.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way.
And yet you're still here.
Oof.
As
Spiky.
I was saying, the propulsion system that took Bashal to the skies was inspired by 4 remnant pieces. And that's just one. Much of our progress was prompted by the discovery of remnant artifacts.
Remnant ships.
Where are these artifacts you're talking about?
The few that still exist reside in Aya's repository. However, many have been lost. Though there are rumors that as wilds grow wilder, things long buried may be unearthed.
It might be wise to study whatever we find. Something out there might give us an edge against the Kett.
I agree.
You believe the Angara learned crucial scientific ideas from the remnant?
It is not just belief, it is a matter of record. Some artifacts were even left in unfinished states, likely to demonstrate how they were put together.
Interesting.
I think I'll leave you to your lesson.
About time.
Someone has been experiencing occasional issues, memory dumps. Sage Yazgar made a pilgrimage to Aya a year ago. I don't really care. Neology. I am not that excited.
The data modules contain our histories. They're not for you.
Don't make me... I don't care. That's it, don't make me take them by force. I'm really not that bothered. The rest of our people have always mocked and despised us. When Jeffro, or Jepro, probably Jepro, isn't it? Decided we would live apart from them, we needed to be safe. Moran was able to use what she knew of Remnant to find us a home here, in the construct we called Mithrava Sanctuary.
Sam, another memory prompt?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
That's 3 now, right? We can jump over the edge. Yeah, that's not a good idea. One more sage for the trip.
How do you know she's still alive?
I just know. What do you think?
After the Scourge destroyed our civilization, chaos and fear ruled. When we lost sight of our true selves, Jepro took us away from that influence, so that we could remember the past with clarity, clear hearts, know who we were once, and clear eyes see who we are now. Right, let's ping this last sage and get out of here.
As death nears, it's harder to face the possibility that I might never see Amara again.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's happened?
Ahmad is ill. He hasn't got much time left. Ahmad, perhaps this stranger can help. If they've been to Palev, maybe they've seen something.
I've been to Palev.
I came from Palev, actually. The little research station.
Research station. It used to be a large settlement. A dar. Amara moved them when she left Mithrava.
Palev was overtaken by the jungle, remember? A few cycles ago. Everyone left.
Oh, yes. I remember now. But that means Amara's gone.
There might still be a way to track her down.
All Dara keep records, don't they? If there was an organized evacuation, they would have documented the process.
And the records would state where she went. Pala, that's genius.
Where would they keep those records?
Likely some kind of administrative building. If it still stands, and the machines still work, it's a slim hope. I don't want to impose, stranger, but I would welcome any news of my sister.
It's his sister, I can't say no, can I? What's that one? That's on hold. Right, okay. We've done all of that stuff. Instead of just jumping off the tower like a madman, which the game won't let me do, I'm going to fast travel. Just to make my life easier. At least we got some ammo. This is old Big Red as well, isn't it? Because I did level it up. Sorry, I didn't level it up. I crafted a new one. But I didn't use it in the end because it wasn't that good. We've already been here.
Pathfinder, we are approaching the location provided by Esmus.
Stay sharp, everybody. There's supposed to be remnant crawling all over this place.
We've already cleared a lot of it out. I'd be interested to see what this actually looks like. Like when we're supposed to be here. If there's more Remnant, if they've replicated themselves, or what,
Joel,
really?
what's your take on all this reincarnation stuff?
You're asking if I believe,
Yes, sure.
not the way Esmos does.
We've already been in that room. I'm pretty sure that because we've opened all this up, it's done. Missed that though, didn't we? So much to sell. Oh, we can finally get in here. That's a clever way of locking us out, I guess. Is that it? No good loot, just stuff to sell. The drive is old and has been exposed to the elements, and most of the data is corrupted. However, small packets have been recovered and translated from Shalesh. The data appears to be a series of journal entries. Stories told by Grandfather of how the gauntlet came to him. It couldn't have been his sisters to hold. It should have been his sisters to hold. She was the eldest of all their siblings, direct descendants of Zorai, but she had no interest in the stories of the ancestors or the remnant. She refused her right, and it passed to Grandfather, then my father, and now it's mine. I barely understand it. It's frightening. I visited the sages, and they said Zorai knew how to speak to remnant, and maybe this gauntlet helped somehow. When I put it on, it seems to change something in my mind. I don't like the way it feels. Iran wants it. The gauntlet. She says my fear of it makes me unworthy. I should pass it to her, like our great aunt passed it to Grandfather. I do not fear it. I will show her. I'll use it on the remnant, like my ancestor did. Let's hope it's still around.
Got it. Looks like it might have been some kind of glove. Or gauntlet? Smashed, though. Inside's studded with contacts. Could have been used for some kind of input.
Now to Tavos. I'm curious to see what happens.
I'm not going all the way up. Can I fast travel from here? No. Makes sense. Okay, Jarl, I need you to do the talking on this one. If they shoot at me, I will probably kill them. But I don't want to. Ideally, I want to reunite the Roka and the Angara. I hate that they just magically appear. It should just be all of us moving up and down together. Again, that's probably because they just couldn't get it working, or they didn't think of it, but they've thought about a lot. Like, I don't understand why they wouldn't have thought of that continuity bit. It's minor, it doesn't affect the game at all, and it was probably just because the engine wasn't that good. The mantle needs work on this as well. It seems to choose whenever it wants to work. You will notice that my weapon is still... Oh, bridge. Still holstered. We get a mission for this place as well. Really?
We just want to talk.
Iroka don't talk to aliens.
I mean, he didn't die. That's impressive. He has good armor. Can we talk now? Muppets. Just Muppets.
Reinforcements!
Don't let them fight you!
Here they come.
Excellently done. Good targeting.
Such a waste of life. We're on the same goddamn side, you morons! Don't fall off the edge. Yeah, I don't like how that water appears. That doesn't make sense. It should just be wet. What do you want me to scan? I've got loads of Helios and Remnant tech stuff. If you just wanted to shoot me, why did you open the bridge? Is that not a valid question? I'll go this way for containers. We found one hidden secret container so far. Don't run off the edge. They don't count. I mean, like the ones that show up on the map after taking that perk. We haven't found any more of those. I don't think we should be dropping a pod here right now, because these guys aren't friendly. I know they only do that for a fast travel point, and they've tried to tie it in with the exploratory thing and give you extra stuff. But it doesn't make sense that we would just appear and then a pod drops in. Or I would like the option to ask for permission. Can we not climb stairs now? Look, I'm trying to be respectful. You're just jumping around all over the place. I followed Axul across Vold and we found more like us. People who had lost everything to the Ket. Survivors, lost and hopeless. He opened their eyes in the way he had opened mine. When the Rokar's ranks grew, we came to Haval to build a place where we could plan in safety and hone the skills that we'd need to fulfill our mission of freeing our people from oppression. We didn't realize a new enemy had already invaded, strange creatures from another galaxy hiding in the canyon. Axul knew this was a sign. We were meant to find them. We sent a group to confront this threat. The invaders shouted at us in a language we didn't understand, but we witnessed the truth of their intentions. We saw the weapons in their hands. We showed them we had weapons of our own, and they fled from our power. It's the first time I'd felt happy since the last morning I saw my family alive. Okay, that guy's weird. I am not opening fire until they shoot. But if they shoot, it's on.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
You see, I wouldn't do that. They would see that as an invasion. Mind you, it is an invasion, isn't it? Where are we on the map? We're entering Old Palev. That's something as well. No, it's not. We've already done that.
That's it.
It's not it. There's some over there. Right, okay. Are we going to explore, or are we just going to go straight for the mission? We've dropped a pod, but it's not in their city. So I'm okay with that. Kind of want to explore. But if we go and seek passage from them...
Watch out! Armoring up!
Oh, you want me to scan a Rokar?
I need help!
Christ's sake. We don't need to kill each other. What am I scanning? Apparently nothing. Oh, that. Maybe that? No. No, you just want me to pick that up.
This must be what it was like for those ancient Angara, finding strange things in the wilds.
It's possible we could discover something new from what you found. We should take it for further analysis.
What I did. Wait, has that opened up a new mission? Oh. We're just scanning the same stuff. It's stupid. Right, so the tower's over there. That's the wall we were on the other side of. What are you shooting at? There's a lot of... I mean, that... Surely that Haval thing... The old remnant tech thing? Surely that's a quest. But maybe it isn't. I mean, there's no Ket here. We broke the back of the Ket invasion by the looks of it. These guys have respawned. I could have just shot that. Right, okay. Let's push over the other side, see if we can find some more. It looked like there was 7. Judging by how that marker interacted with the progress bar. Not the marker, the object thing that we picked up, the ancient remnant thing. I do feel like we should bring PB, but for diplomacy reasons with the Rokar, I kind of like having Vetra. That puts my weight over, does it? No. Oh god. I didn't want that equipped. That's not the one I was going for. I didn't know I had 2 of them either. Yeah, it's a beautiful weapon. It sounds amazing. Actually, that does more damage. But it's a single shot. I didn't know I had 2 of them either. That was what I was thinking. Damage isn't... I need to boost its clip size. How much damage does it do? It doesn't do a huge amount more than Big Red. Hold on. And it's a proper aim. I don't want a proper aim. It's a nice reload though. But for range it would give me... I'd rather craft one. It gives me range. That's what I'm thinking. We lose the shotgun. But honestly, the shotgun is... It doesn't fire quick enough for what I want it for. And we have stabby. So... I'm not changing any of this. Not right now. Yeah, that's wrong. That console is on the right arm, not the left arm. Let's try it. We can always change. In fact, if we need to change, let's just quickly switch out. Because it might be accurate. That That takes too long to get into the scope. That's my only problem. What I'd like to do is have this, but take the scope off, so it isn't a sniper rifle. It's fairly stable, actually. The ammo count is quite low though, isn't it? I've just burned through a load of ammo. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't think that I gain anything by having a lighter weapon. You gotta test this stuff out in the field. So you see here, it's the power recharge is, if I just unequip that, the power recharge is always 100%. So I don't think it matters what I carry. Single shot, fast fire. It's heavy. I was running the counterfacts. 8. Weight's the same. See, that puts me just over. Whereas I could switch that out for that. We do less damage, but we get 3 more shots in the mag, so actually, depending on the reload, you're probably doing more. But that gives us the 100% speed. You see the difference? This Mass Effect 3 had a sliding scale. With the less weapons that you had, the faster your recharge was. Whereas this seems quite fixed. Let's try a sniper rifle. 6 pen damage. Let's put penetration on it because it is a slow firing weapon. And then this. Is there a normal mag? So we're at our limit for weight, but we're still getting that 100% bonus. A big red 9, so big red 10 is going to be lighter than this anyway, so that'll free up a little bit. $15. Oh, nice. Yeah, go back to that. That feels like the same zoom. Not a terrible reload. How meaty does that sound? This just gives me some extreme range to play with. Right, where am I going? Let's head over here and test this out. I'm just messing around that way. I think that this, if I remember rightly, this is good against armor, but not against shields. I don't see them. No, I do. Oof.
That's it. Good work.
Oof. Again, I don't like using sniper rifles, but I feel like I kind of want to mix it up with this game. And this gives me that extra range. Remnant. No, it's creatures. Should have mantled that, boy.
Hostiles ahead! Nice work.
Oh, that's a massive damage boost. That's a massive damage boost.